Hello everyone, this is Bytesauce and welcome to episode 5 of FTB Unleashed. And between episodes I've tidied the place up a bit. I decided to go out and get some quarried stone, I think this is called, and tidy it up. My engines are going quite nicely. I've got a fair bit of power going into them, and I'm currently smelting myself up all my ores and stuff and whatnot. I've also changed this room around a bit and I've left a nice big hole. I decided I'm going to get some glass, but instead of having normal boring glass, I'm going to get some of this stuff, clear glass. But unlike like normal glass, this one needs to be made slightly differently. So what I need to do, let's go for that much. How much can I fit in here? Oh, there we go. So, fills it up with glass, with sand, melts it down, and rather than having this table here, I'm just going to replace this for a casting basin. It shouldn't take a moment to melt up. There we go, we've got a big load of molten glass. And while that's in there, all you do, click the drain, it all pours out. It eventually fills up. And you get a piece of clear glass. So I'm gonna get enough of this stuff to fill in the roof and probably a bit extra, and I'll be back once I've got all that. Now the cool thing about this glass is it's got connected textures, so it looks awesome. The other cool thing is if you break it, you get it back. Also, you can pretty much break it with your hands if you want to. So, looks pretty. Yay! Anyway, I will be back again once I've got. I might actually fill this with glass. Okay, I'll be back once I've got enough glass for all of this, and I've got my next idea. Okay, so I decided what I need to do is get some wood. So I'm thinking of putting out just outside here a nice forestry farm using the multi-block structures. So what I'm going to need for that, we just nip inside. There you go, farm. Is these tin electron tubes, which are going to need a thermionic fabricator. So if you get one of them, there you go, steady casing. So we need some bronze, some gold, a chest, and a bit of glass. Let's grab that quick. Let's some of this. 4 pieces of gold. Do we have a spare chest? Yes, we do. And 3 pieces of glass. I'm going to actually need some more of this as well. So the first thing we're going to need is some bronze. Which is easy to make. There we go. And I got a steady casing, chest, 3 pieces of glass, and some gold. Now, all I need to do, now I've got all my system set up, is break that as well. Have we got any more? Let's put this down here, grab a conduit, and quite simply connect it up like that. Now the problem with this is the thermionic fabricator doesn't really have an off button, so it will constantly draw energy, and that's not really very good when we currently have a bit of a limited resource on what we actually need. But for now it'll be fine, we'll just turn it off when we need. So I need to make tin electron tubes, which needs some redstone and some tin. Now if we just place the recipe in, like that, and throw that in there, we should be able to pull these out. Now we're going to need, the multi-block farm can be 3, it has to be 4 high, and it can be 3 by 3, 3 by 4, 5 by 5. Basically it can go from 3, 4 or 5. So I'll show you that in a bit. So we're going to need 36 of these, and then we can take the rest of this stuff out like this. Now for now there's no real way of turning this off, so what I'll do is get my Omni wrench, give that a whack, and then it shouldn't be receiving any more energy. Right, so now we've got this, we're also going to need quite a bit of wood actually, so I'm going to have to go and get some, I think, because we don't appear to have that much. I'll grab these quick and we can make what we can. Hold on, farm. It's 10 electron tubes. We're going to need some more of this, so I'll grab some more resources and be back when I've got them. So I've got my 36 farm blocks, and let's place these. Let's place these where this tree is. I'll probably get rid of the tree. I do have another one over there covered in cobwebs. So what we're going to need to do is dig a nice hole into the ground, and then we place, oop, not 4, need 3 by 3 and 4 high, and that should eventually form into, let's see, oh, there we go, forms into a multi-block farm. Now these are really good to automate, but you do actually need to replace some of these blocks with some of these on the side. So there's hatches, there's valves, there's also gearboxes, and they all serve a different function. So what I'm going to need to do is take a couple of these back actually. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, that'll do, and I'm going to get the blocks I need, and then I'll show you what each of them does. So I've got a few bits. I've got myself a gearbox, a valve, and a hatch. And what I also brought with me was some liquiduct, redstone, aqueous accumulator. So we'll just see where I can throw down this. Now, this is going to need a couple of water source blocks as well. So oh, I need to go get them. So let's get up here. We're going, nope. Let's just grab a couple of buckets of water. There you go. One, 2. Nip back over here, throw one down there, fill that back in, and the other one there. There should be gathering water. Now, I've also brought myself a hobbyist steam engine, which I need to place, let's see, one there, oh, wrong side, this side, there we go. And I'm going to need another side, so what I'm probably going to do is put it here and have it like that, rotate it, going to leave it, and then to get water to it I've brought this here, and then this can also connect to this like that, and then this should also fill with water. Pretty cool. So let's throw some coal in there and warm this thing up. That'll get going. The hatch, basically, what do these do? The gearbox lets energy into the farm, which it needs. The valve lets water in if it needs to be hydrated, and the hatch needs to let the items in or out of the farm. I'm just gonna sleep through the night and then I'll be back with the rest of the stuff. Okay, so slept through the night. Now, what the farm needs to grow on is a layer of stone bricks. It works as a guide to say like where it needs to plant, and the whole strategy of it is basically if you have it a 3x3, then it's going to be 4 blocks away. So basically like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that, and then connect it diagonally to the other side like that. So all of this can be filled in, and then you apply all of this to every single side, and that'll give you your space that you are allowed to use as the farm. So I'm going to complete this and grab some fertilizer for the farm, and I'll be back once I've got something to show you. Okay, so I'm just making myself some fertilizer. That should be plenty. And I've laid down. Oh, I know what I forgot. I've laid down all the stone brick. Just grab a few stacks of this. There it is. Looking nice and tidy. And all I need to do is throw all this in here. Throw the fertilizer in this slot. And I got myself some of the saplings, these orchid saplings over here. So I'm not sure if these will work, but I'm going to try. If they don't, we can always swap them out. But as you can see, it's got plenty of power. It's laying out its own little path. Obviously it doesn't look like dirt because what it's doing is it's fertilizing the dirt as it's putting it down. Now what we'll see is once it's finished is hopefully it will start to plant the saplings. So wait till this is finished. Do we get any saplings? I'm not sure if it likes these. Trying this slot. Hey, look. No, it appears not. Okay, so I'll just go and grab a different type of sapling. I'm going to use one of them instead. Standard oak's probably the best, so have we got any of that? Yep, we got. We could also do birch. Birchwood's quite nice. Now we'll go oak, because I have a plan for the apples it'll produce. That's why I wanted it, orchid saplings, because they produce quite a lot of apples, as you can see. So we throw these in there and see if it plants these. I'll be back if we see anything good. Oh, there we go. I've got some saplings planted. I just took these saplings out and put these oak saplings over here, and it seems to have basically planted them almost straight away. So that's basically it for the farm. All I need to do is keep supplying a bit of fuel down here to keep the steam going, and that's pretty much it. It's like it'll plant these, it'll chop them down, and it'll collect all the wood. So all we need now is a way to get the wood out and store it. So I'll be back once I've got a couple of ideas of what I need. And yeah. So I got myself some wooden pipe, and I also have some gold pipe. Now what I'm going to do, let's just get past here, is dig out until, oh, it's, I'm going to break that. Ah, it auto feeds it out, good. That'll save me a bit of trouble. How far into? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's here. Build this along like this, and then I can have 3 barrels. And finally a chest. Now that shouldn't feed into the side, but no, I would like them back, please. 1, 2, 3, and finally 4. Now these should, as far as I'm aware, automatically go straight into here. And then if this already has something in it, say apples, then it will ignore that and continue along into here. And then you get attacked by a spider. And then so on and so until it gets to the chest, where it'll eventually give up and stay in there. So we'll have apples, wood, and anything else that I forgot. saplings. Extra saplings will go into this one, and then anything left over can go into here, and any overflow we can see straight away. So all I need now is, let's grab one of these and get some more pipe and attach this here, and this should automatically feed straight out, and hopefully we should see, no, it's gone straight into this barrel here. So what we're probably going to need is another type of pipe, so I'll be back when I've got that. Okay, let's try this while the stuff is spitting everywhere. I got some advanced insertion pipes now. Providing these have the right stuff in, which they do now. Let's get some logs and put them in there. Finally, let's grab, got any spare saplings? No. Right, so we'll have to wait for some saplings to go eventually into this chest, into this barrel here, and then hopefully this should work, because what these insertion pipes will do is that they will try and insert it into a chest or an inventory, so the barrel, and if it can't go into there, it will just continue along the pipe, and then obviously this one will do the same thing, so we'll try and place it into here, and then continue along, and eventually, if these are all full, and say some extra apples comes along, it will continue along the path and get inserted into the chest, and that way we can see when we've got overflow, and all should be good. So I'll come back once we got some, tree just grown, once we got some saplings going down the pipe, and then that'll probably conclude the episode. So we've got some extra saplings going into here. What it'll do is it should fill all of this inventory space here before it'll eventually start spitting out any extra saplings. Now we could get it to do it faster if we just do something like this, or I don't know, placing anything in here really. Say we didn't want to hold too many saplings in here, I could just clear off these slots, so just these two will fill in, and then that way we won't have too much of a backlog of saplings held in the farm, and they should eventually go. I also took a couple out there and just placed them in here, so now it definitely goes into this barrel before going into the chest. So yeah, that's episode 5 of Feed the Beast. Thanks for watching. See you later.